Player. I'm about to run. I got USC for my little dynasty next year, so I'm about to see what they looking like. You grabbing the next one? Madden. Grab your team, bro. I'm labbing. I gotta get reps regardless. Yeah, get what you gotta get. Cause I know how cruel this game gonna get, but in regards to like rankings and all that, let me see. Miami like that? I ain't played quick game in a grip. What made you want to take and endure a whooping today, brother? That's what I want.
Some will call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude.
Let's see. I want to get used to this USC feel.
We're going to see a couple of examples of that.
I want to get used to this USC feel. I'm about to restore this empire they got, man. I feel like I'm gonna build a nice team with them.
As we'll see the number 2 team in the country.
I'm hearing it's all about NIL and all that.
Taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. 48 Sports College Football by Reese Davis.
That's why I'm hearing shit. I'm gonna stay in the Cali. Everybody trying to go SEC.
And guys, let's get this thing started.
Let me go back to the coast. That's what I'm saying. But all the people they going like Georgia, Bama, LSU. You know what I'm saying? For our dynasty, you should try. It's something like 8 of us. We got a lot of more computer games. You feel me? We don't be moving that. We move with, you know, at a worker's man's rate. Yeah, but I'm like, sheesh. I'm gonna bring that 05 feeling back. Whenever they come to the stadium, they realize.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go with a direct snap. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Breaks to grab. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open.
I already feel like I see it.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm fine.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Hits the afterburn, and he rolls over the end zone.
Oh, no, son. I already seen it.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch.
Brother,
if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. And I think he was about a step or so from breaking that one. formations. They'll run it from the gun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the air, it's Beck. Fires to the big fella. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Off-play action on first down.
That's beautiful defense.
Big play stops the drive. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top.
We'll switch it up after. I'll go to Miami.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense.
So you let me know. I don't play quick games. Let me know how you do it.
Most of the catching. Great job.
It's going to be a long day, brother.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out.
Yeah, we'll run to the half and then we'll switch that.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Makes the grab. It's Sanders. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you throw into running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Back to throw. It's Mayava. Snagged in the middle. It's Sanders. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
But one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on third and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
They know that's a catch.
It would have been a 54-yarder if they'd tried the field goal. Instead, they'll try to convert on fourth and short. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Back to throw. It's Mayava. Caught close to the marker. It's Jordan. The chains will move, and they'll zone at the 18.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
Finds his big tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and goal. Snap it to the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
He wants it all. Touchdown, USC. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
I'm glad about this. So I'm all the way ready.
Dropping back, it's Beck. Fires to the right. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And those are tough passes. When you
Is this defense ready for a comp? Let me see.
It's a longer throw for the quarterback.
Let me lock it in.
That's where you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows, and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Under fire. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back to its own in great field position.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances.
Don't tell me he's not ready yet.
And you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it.
Press on his neck.
You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
And a play.
Inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
That's a good read.
Everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it. Right? Like we made a mistake, you hold the guys up, sudden change, be aware they might take a shot down the field.
You never catch me doing that mid-minute stuff.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
That's a nice-looking run, man, and what a legacy here when you think about Edgerrin James and Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, game breakers at the running back position. This guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
Scanning the field, it's Beck. Buys a little time with his feet. Fires to the right.
Perfect.
With
That's
the
a
catch,
good
it's Fletcher. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Man, yeah, right. Come on, stop, boy. Come on.
Second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Stop, boy.
This defense has been outstanding in coverage early in this game. We're just in the 1st quarter. Of course,
Yo, hard drop. Be cool.
They should have had their 2nd right there.
Yo, hard drop. Yo, hard drop. Be cool.
Plenty of distance between
Be
them
cool.
and the sticks here on
You ain't gotta even
2nd down.
hide that one. Yo, hard drop. You know.
Wants to go up top.
You know
Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas?
Let's see how you look in this USC.
Just snapping the football, everybody
See your personnel. I think y'all got it.
This
Let me
crowd
see.
really affecting the football.
I think y'all got it right here.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it won't make the connection, going for the big play.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the
USC, you might not be a bad choice. I'm only picking them because they're a sleeper and they got NIL money from what I've been doing.
And undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking to the big tight end.
Yeah, wreck.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and
Joe. They can't give me a jump there? Okay, we'll take it.
16-yard line.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. 1st half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver it.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started.
We can run the half and we'll switch that up. This will be a stupid one down. Pure torture.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Nah, them boys play. Like, I just won. Feel me? I joined 2 seasons ago because my boy was in there. And
looking
yeah,
to
sure
throw,
enough.
it's Mayava. Unloads it
wide
left.
open.
Got his man. And an
Last
explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard
Yeah, they came in. It's fun, though. I ain't gonna even lie. 'Cause I haven't played this since July. I started about a month ago. Back on here.
Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense.
I didn't like the game when it first came out, so I just never played it.
They go to the ground. Makes him talk to the hand. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Yeah, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches, and stay
them boys they don't be doing that little they do their mid blitz every now and then.
I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
I don't know. They be playing smooth.
He'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game picking up the first down.
The basic principles of the run game, right?
For me, bro, like I said, I was playing the game, so like the first few games, I'm like, I do not miss this.
Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it, but you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job.
Catch, boy.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Right now,
and the Trojans come to the line in the hurry up.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. And let's keep...
Touchdown Trojans! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Now that's a pick and choose concept. I feel like if I run a concept like that, I'm stressing that them zones and the user. If there's two underneath, bro, even if that safety were to commit, I had a corner.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7.
And I don't know, bro, it's just so weird. I've always been able to calculate
and they cap it off with a
nice concept.
Touchdown pass.
And like right now, I'm really playing one defense because I'm really trying to see. I want the defense to be tested.
And he'll just take a knee in this
fully
drive.
kind of commit to it because this is. I'm trying to see how.
And here comes that Miami offense back on the
struggles against RPO.
This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
I feel like this adjustment that I made is going to stop me.
Kind of feel that way, but dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Looking to throw, it's back. Takes the easy completion. Still on his feet at the 40. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Lost the fire on second down. Got a man. It's Marion. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive game.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Daniels. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Got the first down. Looking for more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Let's lock it in right here.
Physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it, And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Big fella moving. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, man, it's hard to throw down here in the red zone. These windows are tiny and they close fast. So there was nowhere to go in the end zone there. That time having to check it down. Nice job by the defense rallying and making the tackle.
Marches ahead. Into the end zone.
There wasn't no stopping that. Good tutty.
Touchdown, Hurricanes. Lining up for the PAT.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Working that left side now. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
From the gun. Give on the inside.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Going to swing it on second down. Under fire. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Got it in the middle. It's Sanders. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down.
You get nervous and empty. That's
The
interesting.
Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
Now I'm talking to...
He might want another play.
Alright, baby. Don't come in here, you gotta close your eyes.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
Let me see.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Oh, that's clean.
To throw, it's Mayava. And the
Good
pass is
stop.
incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing
I
game,
had
but
it
that did
too.
not
I tripped
fool
out.
anybody on defense. What
Let's see
a
how
hit,
this
forcing
looks
that
right here.
incompletion.
That safety has to make a decision.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Sanders. Now
Yeah,
with
baby.
a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub.
Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. This guy is just wearing
he ain't got it.
them out. Another first down already has a
I know
couple of
he's 6'5".
touchdowns in the first half, David.
He has been a problem for this defense. And if I'm this offense, I'm going to continue to feature him. He's winning his matchups. I'm going to find him. It's just the first half, and he's already had himself a full game's worth of stats.
I ain't gonna lie, this
And
defense.
the Trojans with the first and 10.
Defense really shaky. Okay. I gotta save us some time here.
Here's the handoff. And he runs it in.
Save us some time in life, brother. You need to save us some time.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze.
Yeah, just save us some time in life, man. KD, brother.
Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things.
You be for,
Also
man.
trying to tackle another grown man against his
You
will
for,
and get him on the
brother,
ground.
keep
And
it
by the
peak.
way, he wasn't happy.
You
And
forgot
the
what
extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field,
you
and
forgot
this
what it was.
defense will be called on to
It's
protect
okay.
this lead.
You forgot what it was, man. No, I wanna play him even.
Looks
ground,
like
bro.
he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody's staying in
after
their
half.
lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Shit, I feel you, bro. I came to my shot, so
We'll
I'm
see
back
what
in.
they
So
can do
I
on
got a
this
little bit of
drive
rhythm.
that starts at the 16-yard line.
Got a little bit. You balling out.
Back to pass. It's back.
Isn't that crazy how that shit stops
He'll pull it down and
before
run.
birds? And that shit's
Gets him on the ground at
good
the
with that.
31,
I like
but
that.
a nice
Because
pickup
even if
of
we run
15
4 birds on
yards
that,
there.
it's not stretching me super
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to
And I
get
took away
outside
the
the
QB
pocket.
spy,
And at that
so I had a
point,
spy.
he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take
Not
off
using
and run. That time able to get the
We
first
there.
down.
That shit is
Big challenge for
clamped.
the defense moving forward.
On the move to the
Let's go.
right, looking
That
for a
defense
big
is
one.
crazy.
And it slips through his fingers in.
And it's not what I like about it, brother. That shit is not cheap. I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even do
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that
This is
quarterback
pure
off his spot
Flacco.
where he feels very comfortable,
Pure
and they get him
efficiency
flushed
Flacco.
outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the
USC was
football.
good.
Couldn't find any more room up the sideline.
Let's try
He's
Penn
pushed
State
out of
next.
bounds at the 36.
Yeah, what you
And
think,
these
brother?
little touch
Try
passes,
to go
man, they're just
Penn
the
State.
easiest completions ever for quarterbacks.
So I feel like Penn State have a sneaky pipeline.
Flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good.
They got
and then it's all run
Barkley.
after the catch, so pretty easy for
That's
a
a
QB.
pick.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this
Oh,
group.
I was late. I was so late.
When I was playing quarterback, I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so
That's
hard
like
to
Penn
seal
State,
that
they
edge,
pretty
especially when
much
this guy's full speed.
They're like a
ahead.
mini Ohio State.
The offense setting up shop at the 46. First and 10.
Look at that pick. I do. The defense is locked in.
Here's a heat.
The defense
And
is
the
locked in.
defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at
Make
the
sure you
44.
make sure.
And the defense makes a play finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him
Watch
feel
that.
uncomfortable. And then when you get him down, you get him behind the
He
sticks.
thought he had
Good
the
things
running
happen for the
back.
defense.
Nowhere close
That
on
would've been a
one as
pick.
He got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Probably did, brother. You would told me the same thing. You'd have been like, that's a
Offense tries to
misclick.
figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Yeah, nice play.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Pringle. He'll be brought
You can
down
see.
at the 46, and he is
I mean, of course it's
well
not gonna be the
short of
same
that
team.
first down marker. Fourth down coming.
But I don't think I'll get
No sign of the punt team as
I'm gonna
they
have the
will
defense
go
stressed
for it
in.
and try to move
Playing
those
right.
chains. Going downfield for the big play.
good play.
Makes the grab at
That's
the
what I was.
first down.
I wasn't even worried about him,
They
but
get
you made a good
stopped
read.
at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Steps away to find some room. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Can the defense stop
It's
him
okay.
again on second and goal? Looking downfield, it's back. Lets it go to the end zone. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down.
So how do we do the even team to hurt? It's something like switching the stadium. But I tried to switch it, but it wouldn't let me switch the stadium.
He's making bad decisions.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. He spins that thing down the middle. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
This is going to be a tough
That even
situation
teams
for
is
the
gonna be
offense
like
here.
rating
Late in the
and
first
stuff.
half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big,
Shit, you
especially
go home.
when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he'll be brought
Good
down,
dubs,
and
good
that's
dubs.
how we'll
I'm
end
gonna
the
run
first
Penn
half.
State. You send it to me. Hey, my bad about the 8 minutes. I wasn't paying attention. I was so eager to whoop it. Just super eager. Like, damn, I can't wait to whoop this. Hey, let's see what you got. After the kickoff. Just send it to me. I see a little song there. I see a little song there.
And he'll just take a knee in this.
Send it. That's a throwback. That's what I had since I was at Penn State. Who you running? Okay, Aggies. I ain't gonna watch no college this year. What time is this supposed to start? See, it wouldn't let me change it, but it's cool. I'm cool with it.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one.
Like USC would be like,
Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, on the 12th man, and the Texas A&M Aggies.
Let's see how they
As
play.
we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Owens. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming.
Yes, sir.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
Just
way to reach out.
Yeah, like a superhero to make the grab. Plays like that, he's fitting in with the Aggie legends, Christian Kirk and Mike Evans.
And that's when you've seen them just high-flying, fun, tempo, making plays down the field. Having those go-to guys, those A&M offenses were always fun to watch.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He'll keep it himself. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Reed. Right down the middle. Finds a tight end.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Gives it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Trying play action. Finds a tight end. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete in the middle. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Into the end zone.
Oh, you got it there.
Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Let's lock it in.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just one of those mistakes that can't happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Wants to throw. It's Allard. Gets it out quickly. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. And an explosive play gets this offense working.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Allen. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Ross. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion. They lost yardage. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Pena. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no...
Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Coming out with it, it's Owens. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Reed. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Picked off to stop the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room.
And he's returning next season.
Make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
Clean versus
what a big game-changing play.
I like that concept, though.
Defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Running behind that left side. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Now on second down. Direct snap. Got a little space. Fighting off the defense. Another broken tackle. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. To the air, it's Aller. Caught over the middle, it's Reynolds.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
The Nittany Lions have pushed it inside the 20.
I feel like I have some.
Handoff from the gun. Runs through a tackle. Got enough space.
I just, you know, when you have those feelings, but
Touchdown, Penn State.
I got some.
Another rushing touchdown. That's their 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
You know, you had that feeling, brother. You like, I just know that that's what that happens. That's what that looks like.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Penn State.
A very efficient
Penn State, they got that. That's where you at.
And they finished it off with an exclamation
Just not
point,
exactly
running it in from the 19.
They got that all white Pennsylvania, but I'm saying like that north.
And he's going to bring them up.
If I go,
really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
It's like I could be a mini Ohio State because of that pipe. They come by Ohio. That's what I'm like.
They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Fires to the big fella. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
They'll move the wide receiver, making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and you know, they wear their great outfits that you love to watch.
They got the Aggies as like the
I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make big plays.
Good defense.
That's caught. It's Moss. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Yeah, if you did, I
They
don't know
were
if you did
able to get
dynasty.
the ball to the running back in space, but that space just
Like how you use, like, you know, your skill
Great
points
job
X,
by
Y,
the
Z.
defense, man. It's tough to
like
get those guys on the ground.
now
They're so
you
used
can
to
add
being having the
NIL
football as running backs
to make
and making
hard
plays
commit.
and being dynamic. So
If they don't hard
usually
commit,
one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
And it's in.
If they don't hard commit and they like verbally commit, you can still throw that bag at them. They'll
Love the coverage on the back end by the
That's
defense
why
on that play.
it's
Scramble
important to
type
go to a place
situations.
that
The
had
quarterback's
that
rolling out
cheese.
to
That's
his
why I'm
right.
looking at
Everything
USC.
breaks down, and it really gets
If everybody
hard on
want
these
SEC,
defenders.
nigga, I can have the
to stay
whole
with
West
their
Coast to
man, but a
myself,
good
for
job
real.
there by the defense.
Good defense.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
I gotta take that.
He's got it at the 30.
I gotta take that.
Touchdown, Aggies. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're set to kick it off, and this
I tell you,
crowd
man,
ready to get behind
what
him.
I've been hearing, because my boy got the beta.
And it'll be
They
a
say
touchback.
they
The
focus
ball
more
will
on
come out
AI
to
than
the
they did
25-yard
the
line.
usual adjustments and shit.
Penn State sends the offense back onto
Had
the
to have
field.
an adjustment.
These two defenses have had their heads
AI
spinning
picks
here
up
in the
pass
first half, and
rush.
now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights.
Breaks into the open. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
5
and
yards,
a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Looking for a man. It's Allard. Gets it out fast. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
He wants to change this route.
So,
second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pulls it in. We asked
this
this
rookie.
week, who's your favorite receiver?
It
And of
feels
course,
so
he said
good
the
for the
open one,
moment,
but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean,
it goes
I think
right away,
obviously
brother.
The politically correct answer, but you want to
react?
find the guy
You
that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly.
He caught it, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown!
Oh, this
Nittany
offense
Lions.
is firing on all cylinders.
Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
11 and 12.
I mean, that
okay,
is
okay.
Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half.
It happens, Squares. We know we're here to stop right here.
They're trying to find some room off right tackle.
We're here to stop right here.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
To the air, it's Reed. Looking left.
Ooh.
He makes a catch. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard
by that
line.
young man over there.
How long have the Aggies been fishing for jumbo plays like that one?
Just dying for it. They just want high-flying offense. They want fun. They want excitement. They had it back in the day with Johnny Manziel. Been searching for those big-time plays, that big-time offense.
Hey, whoever that 10 is, he's
They
throwing
move
it.
to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Craver. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Aggie.
I was so excited for this
Remember that
game
comment
because
I made earlier?
knew
It
was
said,
going
it's
to
right
be
there
a
to
back
just
and
take it
forth
away from
battle,
you.
and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the
Feels
quarterback.
good
Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point.
So I'm letting you know in the
This
second
thing is
half.
all knotted up.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes.
Yeah, they're a little bit slower, but I mean, if I get a little time.
Leaves it with the back.
They remind me of like the Bama powerhouse team.
On that play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Yeah. Great. Let's see how you react.
So now it's second and long. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Got his man quickly. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
They got two backs. I
Offense
forgot.
rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Looking for a deep man. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Penn State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch
Good recovery, though. That was a good
I just
recovery,
love the execution by this offense. Late in the half,
That's
man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what,
that flat.
keep that passing game up.
That
Keep
safety
this lead,
isn't
keep
going to
the
have
momentum,
any other
and keep
option
putting up
to take.
numbers.
You know.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
With that backer?
Plenty of time left in the
Okay, I
half
can see how
here
that
as they
can work.
take
Yeah, I
over.
see how that
They will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
Yeah, it took him.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Going deep.
No way. That's such a...
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. He's got it.
Good play.
They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Wide receiver going in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Touchdown!
Enough time.
The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Nice job putting the drive together.
You
Nice
got
job
some speed.
punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left,
You doing
Palmer,
your thing.
but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton
Maybe
of
on
pressure
Bell
on the
edition.
opponent.
That was good.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
Yeah, you can outside it. I take the field position. I don't mind burning the timeout either. Look, I got 1 minute and I can march down this field at will. Did you hear me?
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the
I can put it in
25.
time.
Looking for a man. It's Aller. Pulls it in. It's Allen. Looking for room at the 40. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Makes the grab. It's Allen. He gets it into plus
I don't believe in your
territory.
usage,
He's
but I
out of bounds at the 48.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Grab near the marker. It's Singleton. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
You know, outbreaking routes can make some play callers nervous, but not this guy. When you have a quarterback that throws it on time and puts it out in front of his receiver like that, as a coordinator and
that
play caller,
shaking
you
does
can call
not-
that route all day.
What's about to happen?
Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. They make the stop,
Tell
trying to
him.
pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He fires a bullet to the right. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And the defense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on
What's
the
up,
board
boy?
before the break.
Took that thing too early, boy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line. Just couldn't
Right, now
quite
this is what I
shake
was
free.
saying. It get a little spooky. Now I'm about to get the ball right back.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half.
He can play the ball. He's scared. He's smart though.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab inside the 30.
This is
And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag
insane.
on the field. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game.
You paid them ties.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the
Boy.
board right before the half.
They paid them ties.
Back to throw, it's Reed.
It looked good, but it's not there.
Fires to
Oh,
the
why did I
wide
run
out.
off?
Catch in the middle, it's Concepcion. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Oh, shout out Shaboom.
Here's a timeout on the
I've
field.
never seen
Tight
him play
game
before.
here late in the first half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Allen.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Allen. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball,
This
right?
Penn
Second
State.
down, you're in your own end of the
Penn State,
field.
okay.
The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back.
And they can
He'll
run the
go
ball.
do something.
That
There
booty
he goes.
run.
Just making a huge play, and he
Give me a
sets him
Saquon
up all the
Barkley.
way down at the 14.
What?
This guy strikes fears
Insane.
into the hearts of every
I don't know.
defensive
I'm kind of
player.
liking just
With
their
that
play
speed,
style.
You give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Allen. Makes the grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third
let's see
quarter,
how he
they
reacts.
come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football in the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Back to pass on second down. On the run, still looking. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the...
Touchdown, Penn State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
How about this? A two-point conversion coming. 3:25. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Timeout, Penn State. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
This time on target.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Gonna look downfield again. Here's the pressure. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that
touchdown.
pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one.
And this offense, they don't want a field goal. You can tell they want a touchdown. They want points. Fourth down, going for it. And how about the QB, man? How about the poise? Dropping back to throw the football. Nah, it's not open. Nothing there I don't feel comfortable with. But he absolutely pulls the trigger, makes the distance.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The no-frills unis, but big-time swag from their backers in getting the sack.
Yeah, and we are linebacker U. We find linebackers year after year that get after the quarterback that are so athletic, just straight playmakers.
To the air on second down. Throws to the tight end. Working the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Texas A&M going up tempo. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got some room entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they add 6 more to the board with that
Man,
the
that was
defense
good.
was thinking there. I mean, he just gashed them all by himself.
Boy, and you think quarterback runs sometimes, but you can't think about it all the time. You got misdirection. There's so many things to look at. The quarterback can throw it. But when you got an athlete behind center that can do that, it's just frustrating. Too many things to try to stop.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Across the 30, out to the 33, engage 4 on the play. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Allard. Lets it fly.
He got all that inside.
The defense. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
He get drafted to the
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Unleashes one deep.
good catch.
It's picked off.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today they were going to have to throw the football. For the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from them a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a 1st down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
The give from the gun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the 2nd half.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give on the option. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. The give to the back. Powers through the defender. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Caught near the sticks. It's Allen. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
The Nittany Lions are flying down the field. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Pocket breaking down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Got it in the middle. It's Reynolds. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Got his man. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. Got it behind the lines. It's Pena. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Quick strike through the air for the score.
There's nothing you can do.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
See if you're worth another game.
And he takes this from inside
personal
the
punching
5.
bag, bro.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
But you getting mad at
Texas
me.
A&M has it back in the offense,
I
ready
ain't
to
even
go
doing
to
a
work.
game like that, bro. I don't feel like I'm having enough time, bro.
He'll start this drive firing. Oh, they're after him. With sure hands, it's Moss. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That post
And
route feels like
defensively,
a
this
double
is exactly
post,
what
bro.
you want, right? You got the big leads,
Like,
and you can
it
play
feels like
big
a double
zone
post
coverage.
route,
Just
like
keep the
that same
ball in
route.
front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverage.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Take advantage because I'm in the
Down
wrong
by
defense.
multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. This offense has it with really good field position. Back to throw, it's Allard. Unloads to the wideout. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. He stopped at the 19-yard line. A big play there to get the pick and take it back inside the 20. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
And that is a play you got to make as the defender. You got the lead here late in the game. You got a chance to secure the win with the interception, and you put it on the ground. Missed opportunity.
What will they dial up
Why you
on
went with
second and
RPOs?
a long way
That
to
shit
go?
wide open.
Makes the catch. It's Concepcion. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Going to try to get it himself. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line.
They can think the RPO's open, so next time he does it,
Back to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he makes the catch at the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Wants to go up top. Looking for the score. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive.
Turning it on. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
That number 13
That's
is
why this guy
bad.
is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. The Nittany Lions will try to run out the clock in the final minute. Gets the back moving. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Running back searching for a hole. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
I'm going to score right now. I just like to add injury to insult to injury.
Here we go. What great shape they will be in if they can punch in a touchdown on 4th and goal. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
And this offense stays aggressive, and listen, everybody likes it when it works. But now you are leaning on your defense, and this thing just got interesting.
Back to throw, it's Reed. Under fire.
I know that can't be the answer.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap.
Oh my gosh, he thought he had it.
Late. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
I ain't gonna lie.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33.
Keep it a being. I was so scared.
Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Ross. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Tomorrow, so.
Looking to fire. Trying to burn this defensive back. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all time.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go with, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these fans will be talking about for years and years to come.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.